Welcome back to Dan Recaps. Today, I'm going to explain the movie Slaxx, released in the year 2020. The movie opens at a famous clothing store called Canadian Cotton Clothiers, where a teenager named Libby McLean has just arrived for her job as a salesperson. One of the employees, Shruti, takes her to meet the manager, Craig, who welcomes her aboard before announcing they are going to launch the most highly anticipated item the next day. Libby then heads out to the main floor where she gets to know the other employees, Hunter, Gemma, and Lord. Lord informs her she must be dressed in the store's apparel at all times, so Libby buys a new dress which she decides to try on, but rushes into the washroom after hearing Hunter and Jenna coming over. While hiding, she overhears them talking about a new pair of jeans that Gemma has stolen that were a part of this highly anticipated collection. Although Hunter does not approve of the theft, she is forced to keep it a secret as Gemma threatens to tell Craig about her relationship with another employee. Agreeing to keep it a secret, Hunter warns her that she won't come to her rescue if Craig finds out. Gemma, however, is willing to take the risk and puts on the new jeans before getting back on the floor. Back on the sales floor, Craig addresses the employees, encouraging them to do their best in selling the new CCC collection and asking them to give a warm welcome to the owner, Harold Landgrove, who is to arrive within a few minutes. During this speech, Gemma starts to feel something strange in her jeans, so she rushes to the washroom to find out what is happening. But the jeans come to life and tighten around her waist until they tear her apart. Meanwhile, back on the main floor, Harold has arrived and is now giving a motivational speech to prepare the employees for the new jeans called Super Shapers that can automatically fit any body size. The staff are then given a presentation where they are told that the jeans are 100% organic, prepared from cotton growing on the Indian plains. Harold tells his staff that the store will go into lockdown until the release, only briefly opening to welcome fashion influencer Peyton Jules, who is coming for a sneak preview of the new collection. After discussing Jules' visit with their PR specialist Barb, Craig asks Harold if he has finalized the store's regional manager position yet, but Harold reveals it'll be decided based on the performance of Monday Madness, what they are calling the day the jeans are to be launched. Eager for the promotion, Craig assures him he will do his best and make sure that everything goes smoothly. After the store goes into lockdown, the employees get to work making everything perfect for Monday Madness, while Craig tries to call Gemma but cannot seem to reach her, so he asks Hunter to go and find her. While searching the ladies' room, Hunter finds the jeans hanging over a door and decides to try them on too. However, once she has them on, they twist around her legs, causing her to stumble and impale her head on a coat hanger. The murderous pants then move out of the ladies' room. When Hunter does not return to the floor, Craig asks Libby to go and find both her and Gemma. As Libby starts searching for them, the pants slide into a storage box. In the ladies' room, Libby is horrified to find Gemma's body under the sink and rushes to tell Craig about it. She wants to call the police, but Craig does not want to jeopardize Monday Madness and his promotion, so he says they are locked down and have no access to phones or the internet anyway. The death scares Libby and she insists that Craig do something to find the killer. But Craig denies that there even is a killer and says they need to focus on getting everything ready for Monday Madness. Libby reluctantly agrees, and the two then move Gemma's body to a hiding spot where no one will find it. We next see Lord find the murderous pants in the box they were hiding in and considers returning them to the storeroom so no one finds out that Hunter had taken them. However, before he can do that, he becomes hypnotized by the logo and is compelled to try them on himself. But before he can, the zipper cuts through his body parts, killing him as well. Now noticing that Lord is missing too, Craig and Libby then go out searching for him, only to find his body in a box. Craig tries to cover it all up, telling Libby it's just a mannequin. But when she does not believe him, he realizes there is no way she will stay silent, so he knocks her unconscious. At midnight, the lockdown is lifted for an hour to allow Jules' crew to enter the store and shoot their video. Craig intends to take her on a store tour, but Barb interferes, saying that is her job. When Jules spots the Super Shapers, she instantly falls in love with them and asks Craig to bring her a pair before she starts the shoot. As Craig rushes to the storeroom to get her the pants, Barb argues with her that she cannot go live and ruin the buzz for Monday Madness. Finally, Jules agrees to hold the video until the next morning. But when Jules starts the video, the jeans come to life again and strangle her to death before going on a killing spree around the store. When Craig returns with a new pair of jeans, he spots the pants sipping over the spilled blood. He quietly locks the door and rushes into an office where Barb is searching for some promotional supplies to give to Jules. As he tries to warn her about going back on the floor, Barb instead insults him that he will never be promoted, so he lets her go. When Barb picks up the jeans from the floor to hang them back up, she too is killed by them, while Craig watches the entire incident on the CCTV cameras. The Super Shapers then go after Shruti, but instead of killing her, they begin dancing to an Indian song playing on her phone. Meanwhile, Libby wakes up and goes back to the main hall to see the results of the massacre. However, she spots Jules' camera that is still recording, as well as the pants dancing to Shruti's song. Libby rushes to Shruti and shows her the video. Remembering the lockdown is currently on hold, the two rush to the main door to escape the store, but find it's been reactivated right before they could leave. They hurry to the back door next, but find it locked as well, so they decide to hide behind the racks. Shruti then gets a call from Craig. Realizing he is still alive, she intends to go to his office, but Libby stops her, remembering that he knew about it since the beginning, but did nothing to stop it. However, as there is no other way out, they are forced to go to Craig's office as it's the only room that can be locked from the inside. When they arrive, Craig is somehow still denying everything and saying it's just a mass hallucination. While arguing, they spot a trash can moving on its own. Libby thinks someone might be out there and intends to go and help, but Shruti does not allow her to leave. Libby then shows her the video again, telling her how the pants were dancing to her song. So grabbing her phone, they play the same song again, and the pants, that have now possessed a mannequin, once again begins dancing, and they spot a bindi on her forehead. Now learning of the bindi and the pants' love for Bollywood music, Libby urges Shruti to talk to them in Hindi so she can find out what they want. Shruti hesitantly agrees and addresses the pants in Hindi, asking what they want from them. The pants then write on the wall with blood, revealing its name, Kirat. Thinking she might be an employee, Shruti asks Craig to find out about her, but he says they have many subcontractors and don't even know who works for them. This causes the girls to realize all the claims of them being a humanitarian brand are baseless because they are not even aware of who their employees are. When they confront him about it, he also confesses that they have been using GMOs as well, despite their claims of being entirely organic. Meanwhile, Kira tells her story that she was a 13-year-old girl working in the cotton fields when she was killed by a thresher. Furious, Shruti scolds Craig for allowing child labor in their fields. Craig tries to cover it up, saying CCC has strict standards, but Shruti knows it's not true, as he has just confessed they cannot trace their workers. Libby, who had always worshipped the brand, could not believe that they are bad guys and intends to help Kirat get justice for what happened to her. Shruti and Libby then leave the room, where Shruti assures Kirat they will tell her story to the world if she stops killing people. But then, Craig comes in and attacks Kirat with a fire extinguisher. This causes Libby to yell at him for making things worse and for not involving the police in the first place, but he gets offended and fires Libby. Craig then reveals there are 175 pairs of the same Super Shapers, and they all begin to worry they might come to life. Shruti and Libby then follow the trail of blood to find Kirat again, but are scared to see other pairs are alive as well. They try to go back to the main floor, but find Craig has locked them in. Since Craig does not want the store's reputation to be compromised, he orders Shruti to hand over the camera as he cannot risk leaking the video. When she refuses, he goes back into the room and kills her before taking the camera, but learns it does not have a memory card. The pants then arrive in the storeroom as Craig chokes Libby asking for the memory card. As she passes out, the pants attack Craig and brutally murder him. When Libby wakes up, she sees Craig's corpse, but the pants seem to have spared her life and leave the room. It's now 8 in the morning, and Libby realizes the lockdown is about to be lifted, so she rushes to the entrance to stop people from coming in, but no one listens and the crowd tramples her as they raid the store. As Libby lies on the floor bleeding from her head, the pants begin their killing spree, attacking every customer who steps inside the store. In the end, Libby dies with a memory card still in her hand. That was all from the video. Subscribe for more content like this and leave a like to help the channel out. Also, leave a comment if you want us to recap your favorite movie. Take care.